The one thing about Tom Brady, as Alan mentioned, 20 years with Bill Belichick. One guy, one coach for 20 damn years. 6 Super Bowl wins with one coach. Andy Reid ain't hanging around for the next 17 damn years. Eric Bieniemy probably will not be the next head coach of the Kansas City Chiefs because he's going to eventually get his own team in the National Football League. So as that thing starts to kind of fall apart as far as the coaching staff goes, then you think about Travis Kelce. He's not going to play forever. Tyreek Hill's not going to play forever. Patrick Mahomes, as a quarterback, they play a very long time. Can they get a new coach in there, recycle things, all of that? And can the rest of the AFC just stop and hope? Let's admit, Kansas City has got the penthouse and the roof deck with the pool. Everybody else is below them in the AFC. But there's teams in Seattle. There's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. There's the Rams. Okay? There's the San Francisco 49ers. There's the New Orleans Saints. They're all getting better. Now let's switch to the AFC. Buffalo's not going anywhere. I believe strongly Indianapolis will be a better football team with a new brain in Carson Wentz. I don't know that Tennessee is going anywhere. Oh, by the way, the flavor of the month is the Cleveland Browns for a lot of people. They certainly continue to get better. I could go on and on of why. Oh, by the way, there's a guy in L.A. in the same division named Herbert, the quarterback from Oregon. Pretty damn good. Pretty good. If they can stay healthy, what does that do in terms of challenging the Kansas City Chiefs within the division? Oh, might I mention, because we can't forget to mention the guy who just played golf named Aaron Rodgers that could potentially wind up in Denver. Does that make Denver Broncos a better football team? You damn skippy it does. Now, what does that do to Kansas City and Patrick Mahomes? So when you start to look at all these sort of things, to catch Tom Brady and be compared to him or LeBron James, one player in basketball changes everything for an organization. One player in football, and I know you point to Tom Brady, go, well, Tom. No, he landed in a perfect situation. This was not young Tom Brady taking over a team and building it. That team was already built. He brought enthusiasm and wisdom to an organization to win the Super Bowl. I don't know that Patrick Mahomes is going to catch Tom Brady and LeBron James and Michael Jordan. It's hard as hell to win a playoff game in the NFL, let alone a number of Super Bowls. Y'all need to stop.
You need to be special. He is special.
Of course he's special.
You need to be a magnet. He is a magnet.
Of course
he is a
magnet.
talent. You know what you named? When you named all those teams that are the supposed contenders for his greatness over whatever it is going to be the next 10, 15 years of his career, what's the one missing element? Him. It's Patrick Mahomes. That's what makes him different. You can't put him in the same basket as all these guys.
Jordan and LeBron James. Football is a total team game. You've got to have 22 players plus a whole coaching staff that know what the hell they doing.
You're right
Your
about that.
argument diminishes the fact that Tom Brady and the Patriots had to overcome some great teams as well, did they not?
No. The Patriots, you're undermining the Patriots' success. They had hella players, Willie McGinnis, Teddy Bruschi, Lawyer Malloy, Ty Law, Deion Branch, Corey Dillon. I mean, I can go on and on.
Which is why I said it's on the franchise.
Stop.
It's on the Chiefs
to
make sure this is a conversation.
Alan,
every single
player relies on the organization to be successful. Do you know how hard it is to win one playoff game? As much as we love Patrick Mahomes and how great he is, he may never, ever win another championship, man. And they may win the division every single damn year.
I'll tell you what.
It's not hockey.
This is not a hot take.
I'm just
he
being
will
honest.
win another championship
probably
in his
will,
career.
But the chances
he might win more.
He may.
It all depends on how they keep that team around him, build that team around him. But it can happen. And if I'm working with the Chiefs.
Jim Kelly is in the Hall of Fame. 3 or 4 players. Let me think. Andre Reed, Hall of Fame.
Yep.
Bruce Smith, Hall of Fame.
Yep.
Thurman Thomas, Hall of Fame. Jim Kelly, Hall of Fame. None of them have Super Bowl rings, and they went to 4 straight.
Because one guy went wide right.
Hard as hell, huh? Y'all act like, Ross, be nice here.
No. See, he did the y'all thing. That means
I'm in it. I'm in it.
People act like Super Bowl trophies are like damn M&Ms. You can just cut it open and they fall everywhere.
No, you see,
it
you're
does not work that way.
No, because that's now what you're trying to put on me is if I'm trying to say it's easy. What you're trying to say is that Patrick Mahomes isn't that special?
No, I'm not.
He's
no,
special
I'm not. He's
compared to everybody else. What happened during Brady's run? You had Drew Brees win one. You had Rodgers win one.
Hold on. You know who else is special? That dude just played golf. Most talented quarterback we've probably ever seen.
The franchise?
The franchise. They've been to 2 NFC championship games. They got a ton of talent. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for the narrative. They don't have any players. That's not true.
Keyshawn,
But they have
did you want to go to Green Bay when you had a chance to go to Green Bay?
All I pointed out is that in your argument, you tried to say that Patrick Mahomes' journey to being as great as Tom Brady might be more difficult and less likely because there's more contenders in the way.
Absolutely.
And I wanted to ask,
absolutely,
was the journey for Tom Brady's, all of his Super Bowl wins, did he and the Patriots and the Bucs not have to overcome great teams as well?
They had to overcome good teams. Think about the AFC East. They won every year for how many years in the AFC East? Buffalo down, Miami down. The division was down. So they was already set up to have home field advantage a lot of the times or have a bye.
But look at
doesn't diminish anything. It's just facts.
The era of quarterback that he played in, too. You think about I mentioned him, Drew Brees, Ben Roethlisberger, Eli Manning, the guys that won, multiples. But the amount of great quarterbacks, Aaron Rodgers, Brett Favre, the great quarterbacks that he had in the league at the time, it's not like they won every year, but they won a lot. It felt like they won every year.
But you act like there's not great quarterbacks now. Like, seriously, you act like Russell Wilson isn't good? Everybody is propping Matthew Stafford up with a new team in L.A. Josh Allen just was an MVP-type quarterback. A guy in Baltimore just won the MVP.
Once again, you're putting everybody in the same bucket. I'm not doing that with Patrick Mahomes. Generational talent.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.